a lot of shit to do comedy, but I never thought it'd be like this. What all of you don't know, there is a trail of crap to the door right now. It's insane. Oh, God. Hey, everybody, how we doing tonight? I'm a little more traditional, all right? That was some good stuff. Before I get started, real quick, I want to thank a very good guy in the audience tonight, Dr. Angel. Dr. Angel over there, one of the premier surgeons of Bergen County. I know this for a fact because I see him on a billboard on Route 4 on the way home sometimes, smiling for the hospital that he works at. And he's a proud Cuban man, very proud Cuban man. And I gotta say, it's amazing to finally have a Cuban person on a billboard without the words wanted underneath it. So, that's great. All right, good, the racial humor is working. We can keep on going. All right, okay. Well, in all honesty though, bad shit flies out of all of our mouths on a regular basis, right? And we don't even really mean it, but it just flies out, we feel awful, we move on with our day. And the most recent example for myself, maybe this has happened to you, was because my emergency alert system went off on my iPhone. Has this happened to anybody yet? Right? Scares the shit out of you, right? This happened to me at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning, I got an alert on my phone. Broke me into a panic. I look at my phone. This sentence flies out of my mouth. Oh, thank God, it's only an Amber Alert. You should never say that. And we all get those Amber Alerts once in a while, and you see the license plate, the make and model of the car. And whenever I see them, the first thing I always do is change vehicles immediately. But we all, come on, seriously, let's think about there's too much crap here. Let's all think about a system where we're telling everybody to be on the lookout for one particular car, but yet giving that one guy an update on the investigation. But look, after I got the Amber Alert, I did get up. I did the noble thing. I got out of the bedroom. I looked around the living room. I didn't see a kid. I concluded my search. And it's almost like, you ever heard of silver alerts? You know what a silver alert is? You know what it is? Sir, it's when you leave the house. Alright, that's what a silver alert. God, you're old. You're fucking old, man. You're old enough that it's okay to be racist. That's how old you are. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the older the person gets, they're like, okay to be racist. Like, everyone kind of gave Donald Sterling a kind of sort of pass for just a little bit because he was so racist. And the older you get, it's so true. And I know this for a fact. My grandmother, 95 years old. She's from Tennessee. She's the cutest little old lady you've ever met in your life. And when she says the N-word, it's adorable. But going back to silver alerts. Silver alerts, if you don't know what a silver alert is, basically an older person has left the reservation. And, you know, they have Alzheimer's most likely, and we gotta go find them, you know, to make sure they get home okay. Does this not sound like the greatest adventure waiting to happen in your day if you could find one of these people? Right? That's what I'm trying to do. If I see a silver alert, I try to find these people immediately. And I see them, I'm like, hey, old timer, where are you going? I'm trying to find Jimmy. I'm right here. And it's just the two of us hitting the open road together. It's like the weirdest version of Thelma and Louise you ever saw in your life. Two guys on the open road, both suffering from erectile dysfunction. And neither of us can ever remember to take our pills. Speaking of erectile dysfunction, I'm getting married in 4 months. You know what's so funny is I bring that up and people clap, and I never understood why, and I figured it out. The men are clapping strictly out of fear. You're all afraid of who's ever next to you if you're not clapping. And the women are clapping just because they're happy I'm no longer on the streets. You know? No longer around to pester them. Women clap for a guy like me getting married how my grandmother claps during an episode of Cops. You didn't think about it for just a second. But it was still really adorable when she claps her in calves. Take them away. My future wife is a mortician. I'm not making that up. Yeah, she's a future mortician. We do have the, what every house has, that big rule, don't bring work home. And it's a healthy relationship, if you ask me. What's kind of sick and twisted is my fiance is obsessed with celebrities, and I'm really worried about that day that she decides to send me the worst selfie ever. Someone famous died in her neighborhood, and I gotta get this. Guess who I met today? Anyway, I've met the right one. I really have. I've met the right one, and let's all agree right now. Once you meet the wrong one, it helps making meet the right one better, right? And Jesus fucking Christ, did I meet the wrong one. We've all been in a bad relationship, right? We've all been in one. Here's the easiest and quickest way to realize you might be in a bad relationship. Let's say you're sitting on the couch watching TV and one of your favorite shows come on. One of those reality shows you like to watch. And one of the characters does something that reminds you of the person that you're with. And you give him one of those cute little elbow rubs like, hey, that's just like you. Well, you should never have that moment while watching Intervention. No. Every time I want to get, what's the word I'm looking for? Every time I want to get sentimental and think of my ex-girlfriend, I just get drunk and yell at myself in the mirror for 25 minutes. That's a lot of fun. By the way, there's a celebrity in the audience. I don't know if you realize this. A celebrity in the audience, right here. You. We don't recognize him because he's all grown up. Jerry Sandusky's victim number 4. Stand up, please. Stand up. Take a bow. Sit down. I know you're from Finland. You don't even know what's going on. How is herring? Seriously. Go fuck yourself. All right, wait. So Jerry Sandusky, was he nice? No, never mind. Do you even know who Jerry Sandusky is? Okay. Well, you're not going to get this next joke. So speaking about crying in the shower. My dad passed away last year. Don't, you don't like me, don't do that. And he passed away last year, and I found myself crying in very weird situations. And the weirdest one was in the shower. I don't usually cry in the shower before. I've never been raped. So, there I am, crying in the shower, shampooing away. I am the worst example of an herbal essence commercial you've ever seen in your life. You remember those commercials? They're back now, by the way. They brought them back. It was, if you don't remember, it's a lady having an orgasm while shampooing in the shower. Did you ever notice they never made a male version of that commercial? Right? Could you imagine flipping through the channels and this is all you see? Shit! Guys, I'm Justin Walker. Thank you very much.